There are many online resources teaching Mahjong. Which one to pick? We have reviewed and summarized them for you down below. We found those videos that appear easy, usually skip the more difficult parts and some important rules, and often they avoid all the Chinese character, even though they may be pretty crucial. Those that are comprehensive seem very complex and difficult to remember. In this video, let me help you in a different way. I will turn these rules into 5 interesting questions. Answering these not only makes you know the reasons behind the rules, but also learn some fun facts which may help you to remember the rules. They are regional variations of Mahjong, but the rules we show here are really the core ones and apply to most of them. Question 1. You guess how many tiles are here for a player to start with? 13 or 14? By chance, these two numbers have special meanings in Chinese and Western culture. 13 in Chinese is sub-sound, which sounds like sure alive. It's a good number, but for Westerner, it's considered an unlucky number. But to the opposite, 14 in Chinese is sub-say, which sounds like sure die, sub-say, which is unlucky. That is why you see some buildings skip this number in numbering the floors. The right answer is 13. The player starts off with 13 tiles in hand and keep drawing and discarding till he finds the last one to complete a winning hand of 14. How to collect these 13 tiles at the beginning? No worries, other player will show you. After a few rounds, you will know how. Question 2. To win a game, you need to collect sets of 3, either as identical triplets called pawn or in a sequence of the same suit called chow. So how come to win it is 14 and not a multiple of 3 like 15? The answer is, one of the sets is not 3 in number. They come as a pair of 2 identical tiles. They are called the eyes. Very easy to remember. Our eyes always comes as a pair. Question 3. For the set of 3, both identical triplet and 3 in the sequence are accepted. Which one is easier to achieve? Every tile comes in 4 numbers. So imagine in a triplet situation, you have 2 already in hand, and the chance to collect 1 out of the remaining 2 may not be very high. On the other hand, making 3 in a series to find a number not already in your hand may be much easier. That is why in the game, you are allowed to say pawn and collect a tile to make up a triplet if anyone discards the tile. But to make a set in a sequence, you are only allowed to collect it from the player before you. This means even if you want a tile very much and see it being discarded by player opposite you or by the one after you, too bad you cannot collect it. The only exception is that it's the last tile you need to win. Then anyone discarding this, you can collect it and claim your victory. Question 4. You are lucky enough to collect 4 of the same tile. Is it good? Not necessary. You will never be able to make up the 4 set plus a pair of eyes in this case with this 4th tile. What you can do is disclose it and get an extra chance to draw again. If you already got 3 in hand and see the last one coming out, you can also claim it like a pawn and gain a chance to draw a new tile. Question 5. Do I really need to know the Chinese character? Any easy ways out? To the bare minimum, if your tile do not come with an index, you may need to pick up the Chinese numbers. But it's not that difficult to remember if you follow our guides. Once you know the basics and start to care about winning more or losing less, you better also pick up the win by watching our video, Why For, to understand how the wins work. These are really the basic rules to learn, but once you know how to play, you will want to make better decisions every time you face the choice of discarding a tile after drawing a new one. Hope in future video we can share more with you on how to win big and lose less.